Well, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Greyville. We're on the Polytrack Wednesday, the 21st of June, and thank you so much for all the congratulations on finding the 14-1 winner, Reckless Love. I think name was Wendy Whitehead's runner. Really like that strongly, and I think that we've done a pretty good preview today as well. Seem to have found a couple that really look like they got big chances. So we kick off with race 1, which is 12:10. It's a maiden juvenile plate, 1400 meters. And here it looks like a two-horse contest. Professor Lupin from the Vaughan Marshall stable is ridden by Sean Veal. Now, Richard Foury's not riding this one. He's riding number 2, Give That Man a Bells. And we looked at this lot on, I think it was Sunday at Scottsville, where Foury ended up riding Cotson's horse and looked like he should have been on the Nick Johnson runner, which ended up winning quite easily. Well, the Nick Johnson runner cruised along in front, and Cotson's horse found every bit of trouble imaginable, never got a clear run at all, so that's in the notebook and will be remembered for next time. And so let's have a look here. Veal does ride a lot for Vaughan Marshall and gets a ride on Professor Lupin, but my strong fancy is 6 Raff's Rocket. I think this is the right horse. It was back last time, was drawn a bit wide, in fact widest of all, and that I think cost it the race. And they ran on really well, and I think this is absolutely perfect for Raff's Rocket. He's my top choice. Give That Man a Bells and Warhawk Bomber might improve quite a lot with Rachel Vinegar on it. Have a close look at that. Doug Campbell's Run a Bedtime Story, number 7, also got a chance, but 6 Raff's Rocket for me to open. Race 2, Maiden Plate, 1400 meters, and I'm going strongly with the Sean Terry runner, Turbo Power. Kamalo gets aboard this one. Tamello rides for his stable, Dean Calumet, Tyrone, and I'm not sure that that's the right one. I would have thought that the one that's had the run, Turbo Power, looks absolutely the first choice here. Troy Quatre, well, this horse comes back in trip and goes on the poly, and there's some form there, and certainly got a chance. Oshakati, Garth Buller's runner's got good form as well, so quite open this race, and I'm going to put a few horses in the bipod. Race 3, 1100, Maiden Plate, 1 Stars in Heaven. This was backed at long odds last time, and really looks like it's going to improve a lot, and that's my top choice from the Gareth Van Zyl yard. Magudwa, Atandiwa Magudwa, starting to ride with a lot of confidence. This guy's now getting his act together, probably matured. I always liked him as a rider, I like him as a person, and hopefully he's starting to go places. When he wins one for Mike the Cock, means that he's now getting big stables, putting an eye on him. Victor Rail looks like the big danger, number 6, but he does look limited, this horse. He'd been beaten a number of times when we thought he'd win, and just doesn't seem to go through with it, and he might be a blinkers possibility, Victor Rail. 4 Shot of Courage, 7 Cotton Ron, and 8 Benny in the arena show pace and have got some form. Shot of Courage gets a 4 kilogram claimer. Timothy Pretorius still looking for his first winner. Race 4, Maiden Plate, 2,000 meters, and I'm going with number 6, Safe Passage. I think this was absolutely ready. Go the run before last. Woodley rode it and ran a cracker behind National Dream. That came out and toddled in again, so the form looks good, and it certainly will improve a lot on that. Came back in trip, but I think going now the right trip. And the blinkers, they're obviously testing him out with the blinkers coming back in trip. This is a good race for him. Imaginable, number 5, second run after arrest, and that's why I'm not going for this one. I'm going for a Safe Space. Kodiak Island looks like an improver, number 1, and I think they're the 3 that have got any chance in this race. Race 5, Mary rated 75, 1700 meters. I'm going to the horses that are drawn wide, and I'm going for a priced horse here, number 9, Feeling Groovy, Richard Foury for Glenn Kotson. This horse got a lot to like about it. Ignore its last run completely. It looks like it's absolutely primed for this, much better on the poly track. Run 7 times for 2 wins and 4 places. Gets a top rider. Lots to like about number 9, Feeling Groovy. What else is there? Time to the Moon, Wire Mowing's runner with Muzi Yeni. Gets a call here. Got to have a chance. Gardenia won a good race last time. might be able to go in again. And Mystic Angels, take note, the blinkers are off this one, might improve it quite a lot. Race 6, merit rated 1400 meters, and I'm going with number 10, Crested Eagle. The Rachel Venica ride for Doug Campbell, loves the course and distance. She likes riding it. Won 2 course and distance, and she's won 2 on it, Rachel. And this looks like a perfect race for him if he can run on from the draw. So he's just going to get himself in a good position, 3 or 4 off them. He'll go well. Now, Action Stations won very well, and Lap's got his horses in great form. But Schlengua now loses his claim. So this horse has gone up, in effect, 7 points, which is 3.5 kilos for its last win. It was a good win, but it did get away from them. And the second horse, as you'll see later, looked very, very unlucky. Catalea's Summer, course and distance 4-1-2, and certainly got pace and should go well here too, number 4. Race 7, merit rate 73, 1400 meters. Well, the pacemaker will probably be Hippocrates. He's won well last time. He gets 5-point penalty, so he's got to have a big chance here. But he might just set this up very nicely for number 9, Winter Waves. This looks absolutely ready. Last time he came from quite a long way back, and he ran a nice race. I think that he'll go very well here. It's a perfect race for him. But the danger is 8 Grand Lupo. This has got to be a big improver, this horse. I think he's got ability, this grey son of Crusade, and I expect him to go extremely well here, but he's got Winter Waves to beat. Race 8, merit rated 65, 1200 meters. And the find of the race is 2 Purple Powerhouse. Now, here's a horse from the right stable that has had 3 warm-ups since it's had a rest. As now gets the blinkers, course and distance, has won 3 out of his 4 starts from the course and distance, gets to Miller, huge runner. His 6-year-old's hard to tip, but should go well. Feather the Nest, a Joburg runner, number 3, is one that we don't know anything about on the Poly Never Run, but it is capable, and this could be exactly what she's looking for, Feather the Nest, a 5-year-old mare. So she's got a big chance here as well. 2 sides to Sori. I make this a main danger to the other 2. The draw is a concern. Muzi gets the ride. Courses won and run a couple of places in 4 starts, so will go well. They look like the ones that will fight it out. Pake Mali is your favorite, but I think that the other horse from the same syndicate will beat them. That's number 2, Purple Powerhouse. So let's have a good day at Greyville on the Poly. Interbet, place to bet. You get everything going through the tote, and you get the best odds on their exchange. From me, James Goodman, the whole Interbet crew, have a great day's racing.